till present we were working on the faces. Now suppose if we want to create something at an angle for that particular thing, we required some angular planes to work upon. For this purpose, there is a facility available in AutoCAD is coordinates. We can create our own coordinate system that is being named as user coordinate system, like this. This is a coordinate system. This is being called as world coordinate system. We can create our own origin. We can create our own XY plane. According to the AutoCAD, only XY plane can be the sketching plane in AutoCAD. We cannot sketch on YZ or ZX plane. So whenever we want to sketch something, first step is to make that particular face as XY plane, then only we can sketch on that particular plane. Suppose I want to draw something on this top face, so our first step is to make this top face as XY plane, then only we can draw something. Suppose if we draw something at this condition when XY plane is our bottom face, then we can easily see that this circle is at the XY plane only. And once we move this coordinate system on top of our face, like this, then XY plane is the top face, and then we want to draw a circle, then we can easily see that at this moment circle is drawing only on the XY plane. So XY plane is only the sketching plane in AutoCAD. So our first step is to make the sketching plane, then only we can draw on it. So there are a lot of options given under the coordinate palette in the ribbon. The first option is this controls the visibility of the UCS. This is called the UCS in the short form. So if we hide the UCS icon, it will go off, and once we on this icon, then UCS will be on. The second option, UCS properties. With the help of this dialog box, we can customize the size and shape and color of the UCS that is controlled by this dialog box. Here we can control the size. From here we can use the icon style. Here is the color. Now click OK. The third option is UCS. This is the common command which is containing all the options under one command. There are buttons available for each command which is under this. This is the UCS named. With the help of this, we can create a new name. After double clicking on this, we can create a new style of the UCS, or we can create a new UCS with a new name, and then set current and then OK. But according to our requirement, we change it one by one. Like suppose we want to draw on it. This is another option is given, allow, disallow dynamic UCS. Suppose if this is off and we want to draw on this face like this, and when we see this is drawing on this, and suppose we want to draw on the bottom face like this, want to draw over this, then we see all the circles are created arbitrarily but not on the bottom face. So in this situation, UCS is very important. So if we want to draw something on the bottom face, first of all we have to create the bottom face as the sketching plane. To do this, either click dynamic UCS and then select circle and select the lower face or bottom face like this, and then only we can draw. But suppose if we want to draw something away from this particular face, then we need to put the UCS on the bottom face. For this purpose, this is given UCS origin and z-axis vector and 3 point. UCS origin nothing but, if we have a line like this and we want to put UCS on the top of this line or the end point of this line, like this, I'm putting UCS on this, and then I'm drawing something like this. Again I'm putting origin on the top of the point, and then I'm drawing circle like this. Then you can easily see what's the role of UCS. We have created two circles at a distance. To draw this circle, our UCS was at this place, UCS origin was this, and to draw this circle, our UCS origin was this. Then only we can draw these two circles. Now we'll see some more commands. Now z-axis UCS, what it is? Suppose we want to put our UCS at this point, and z-axis upward. So this option is the best suitable option to create in this kind of situation. Now this is asking for the new origin point. I said this. Now it is asking the positive portion of z-axis. I said this end point, and this is showing. Now if we draw something, then we can see once we rotate, we can see that the circle, this circle drawn on the rotated face on this. Now again I am selecting origin, this, and then we are drawing again circle. Now we can see changes. Now this was the tapered face. The z-axis was at an angle 5 degree. So this circle drawn slightly 5 degree angle from the horizontal, and this is parallel to the horizontal. This is the use of z-axis UCS. Suppose we want to put our UCS at this point, then 3 point option is best option. It's asking new origin point. I set this. Again I am taking this one positive x-axis like this, positive y-axis, asking about the portion of x-axis like this, portion of y-axis like this, and this has become the new origin for our drawing. Now whatever be the drawing, it will sketch on this plane only like this. You can check it like this. Now what I need a plane that is 45 degree from this top plane, and that is passing through this edge. So for this kind of condition, there are 3 options given in this menu. This is X, Y and Z. What is given here? X. It means once I select this option, it will rotate my UCS about the x-axis like this at any angle what I require. By default is given 90 degree. Suppose I need a plane that is 45 degree about this axis and 45 degree from this top plane. So for this purpose I set 45 and then enter. Now my XY plane, a new XY plane has been formed that is 45 degree and about this axis. So the new sketch plane would be this plane. So my drawing would be 45 degree from the top plane. So now I am drawing like this. Now you can see my sketching plane would be 45 degree from the top face about this axis. Now if I extrude this object, it would be like this. Now suppose I need a plane that is 45 degree from the top plane about this axis, y axis. For this reason I need second option and then 45, press enter. Now our plane is 45 degree, but this would be downward, the XY would be downward. I need upward. For this thing I am again taking the same option. Now I am giving minus 45 like this. So plus and minus both will work according to the situation. Now whatever be the drawing, it will sketch at 45 degree from the top face about this axis. The extrude would be different like this. This is the role of axis UCS rotation. Now one more button is there. This is UCS previous. Suppose this is my current condition and I want to use the previous one. For this thing I need not to change the UCS again and again. So I can click here to use the previous condition like this. It will automatically go to the previous condition of the UCS like this. And here are some UCS predefined options are given. Suppose we create a new UCS system with the help of this and create a new name. It will automatically add to this library and we can directly select again and again whenever we require that particular UCS. These are all about user coordinate system given in the AutoCAD.